Happy Friday to my CCM docs, and CCM stands for Creating Careers in Medicine. I am Dr. Stephanie, your double board certified critical care physician who works with physicians who are struggling with their jobs, burnt out with their careers, or who just want some career advice. Through my books, webinars, coaching, and speaking, I help physicians discover alternative jobs and careers in medicine so that they can practice medicine on their own terms. And this is a group of physicians who are wanting to discover alternative jobs and careers in medicine. So we are creating our careers in medicine. We're learning how to practice medicine on our own terms so that we can have the life that we want to live. So I'm here to help you resuscitate your jobs, infuse your careers, and just regain your love for the practice of medicine, because I'm going to help you learn how to practice medicine on your own terms. Today, we're going to spend a couple of minutes talking about the power of coaching. And coaching is a relatively new concept for physicians. You know, most of us physicians are a couple of years behind the eight ball when it comes to things with business and personal development. And the reason being is because we spend so much of our lives working, and we've spent so much of our lives training, that we've kind of neglected some of the other things. And so some of the other aspects of our lives may not be up to par. Our careers may not be where we want them to be. We may be having issues with some of the other aspects of our lives. And so I'm going to talk to you about the benefits of coaching. You know, there's the verse in the Bible that says, "Physician, heal thyself." And what I take that to mean is that we have to make sure that we are whole people and healed people so that we can heal other people. You know, you can't pour from an empty cup. But the thing is, to realize that physician, heal thyself does not mean that we're supposed to heal ourselves by ourselves. And that's when we need to get help to get other people who are experts in their fields or who have gone through what we are going through to help us get to the point that we need to be. I personally believe in coaching. I have business coaches, financial coaches, and I just got yesterday a health and wellness coach because I got tired of people asking me if I'm pregnant. No, I'm not pregnant. I just have a fat stomach. And it would just hurt my feelings because I would think I would be cute in my scrubs and somebody would come up to me and be like, "Dr. Freeman, are you expecting?" No, I'm not expecting. I'm just fat. But the thing is, I was stuck in a rut because I knew what to do. I was exercising. I knew that I was supposed to be eating a certain type of way, but I just was stuck in a rut and I needed help. So just like, I have to get coaches for that kind of situation. There's other situations that, we all may need to get people to help us through. So I'm going to spend a couple of minutes talking about 5 things to consider when you are hiring a coach. First of all, is the person an expert in their field? What type of training and qualifications do they have? "Hey, Dr. Bailey, how are you? And can you see proof of their success?" You don't want to get a business coach who's never established a successful business. You don't want a personal trainer who's fat. You don't want a personal trainer who's most of their clients aren't losing weight. You don't want somebody coaching you on branding who doesn't have a successful brand. So you need to see whether or not people are experts in their field, what kind of training qualifications, and like they say, the proof is in the pudding. Can you see proof of their success? Next, do your coaches take their own advice? Like I said, you don't want a business coach that doesn't have a successful business. You don't want to take advice on how to do locums work from somebody that's never worked a locums job in their life. You don't want to have a financial planner who was broke. You don't want Uncle Pookie and them trying to tell you about your taxes when Uncle Pookie and them hasn't filed a tax return in how long. So you have to be careful about who you get your advice from. So do your coaches take their own advice? Next, see, I'm talking like I'm dictating. Number 3, can your coaches, trainers, consultants, can they provide proof of their success? Can you talk to other people who have been coached by them? Do they have references? Do they have social proof? For example, if you have somebody that's going to talk to you about media training, well, how many national appearances has this person made? 1. Well, an N of one does not make anybody an expert. Can you Google them? Can you go to their YouTube channel and see whether or not they've had numerous television interviews, numerous segments that they have done for national shows? If they have not, then that person does not need to be your coach, and you don't need to work with them. If a person is stating that they have a publishing business, how many successful, hey, Dr. Dawn, how many successful books have they published? If not, then, you may not need to work with them. So you need to see whether or not your coaches can provide proof of their success. Also, are your coaches going to help you develop a tangible plan with some real endpoints? Because, sometimes we need a coach and not a counselor. For example, I know that I stress eat. When I'm stressed out in the intensive care unit, I go straight for the Doritos. I don't need somebody to counsel me on ways to mitigate my stress, because if somebody's coding and I've got to resuscitate this person, and then this person needs a central line, and then this family wants to talk to me, and then this person is upset with me, okay, I'm stressed. There's no way about that. And I'm going to go reach for the Doritos. But I don't need somebody to sit up here and counsel me about my stress. I need somebody to tell me what I can eat besides Doritos. And so, there's a difference between coaching and counseling. And so when you're dealing with a coach, you need somebody that's going to give you a tangible plan. Let's say, Stephanie, you need to bring your food. These are the snacks that you need to eat. This is the way you need to eat that's going to eliminate all these surges and, your appetite and whatever, which will decrease your risk of going to stress eat. So sometimes you need a counselor and not a coach, and somebody that's going to put you on a tangible plan with some tangible endpoints so that you can see some real progress, because you don't really need somebody that's just going to sit up here and take your money for eternity and you don't have real proof. And the last thing you need to consider is, what is the time frame of this coaching program? Is it a year? Is it 6 months? Is it, 3 hours? What is the time frame, and what are you going to be able to accomplish as a result of this? Because like I said, nobody has time to waste and nobody has money to waste. So we don't want to be in a situation in which people are just going to keep taking your money and saying that they're going to help you write a book over 6 months when you can get a book written in 2 weeks. So you don't need things to be drawn out that don't necessarily need to be drawn out. But those are some of the things that I would recommend that you keep in mind before you consider hiring basically anybody. But I just want to reiterate the fact that doctors, it's okay to get help. We've been taught throughout the course of our careers that asking for help is a sign of weakness. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. And you want to get help from people who can help you, people who have either been through what you've been through, or people who are, experts in their fields that can help you develop a tangible plan that you can take steps with. And there are people out there in all kinds of situations that can help you. Like I said, got tired of people asking me if I was pregnant. So me and Dr. Bailey are about to go work out in a couple of minutes. We're going to go to session 2 of our AS class, and our trainer does not play. So, but I needed help with that. If you need help with matchmaking, there are professional matchmaking services. If you need help with finances, there are not only people who are financial planners, but there are people who do financial coaching and who will meet with you every single month to make sure that you are on board with things. If you need help with, relationships and things of that nature, there are counselors available. So every aspect of your life that you need help with. And I'm not saying to go and get all this stuff done at the same time, but I just want to encourage each and every one of us to realize that there are people who are out there who can help us with anything we really need to anything we need help with. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to take the help. But then you just want to make sure that the people who are helping you, and especially if they're taking your money, that they have these 5 things: that they are expert in their field, that they take their own advice, that they can provide proof of their success, that they can help you develop a tangible plan with the real endpoints, and that they can give you a time frame for which this program or their counseling or their coaching or training can give you a time frame with some definite endpoints. I will see you all later. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday. Please download your copy of my free locums ebook, and I would also like for you guys to post your wins for the week. This is Fabulous Friday, and I want to hear about the great things that you guys have accomplished that are helping you move towards your goal. We will talk shortly, and I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye-bye.